Hey there, in this screencast, I'm going to show you how to make labels that display how many clicks each player still has to go before the game is won. So the first thing I need to do is figure out how many pixels each player has to travel to win the game. So, um, so one thing I could do is I know where my characters are starting. They're starting at 100. The sprites are starting at 100 because that's where I added them to the world originally. And I know where they end. It's going to be when their X position is greater than or equal to the width of the screen minus 100. My problem is I don't know where, how wide the screen actually is. So what I can do is I can just print it in a text box. I can have Greenfoot tell me. So I'm going to go into my world and I'm going to say system.out.print get width minus 150, so that's the position when they win, minus where they start, so that would be minus 100. And now I'm going to run the game, and I should be able to go to the, okay, it's 1370 pixels. All right, so 1370 pixels. And then let's see, so let me go back and remove that. So 1370 pixels, and if I have them move in the actual game maybe 5 pixels per click, that would be, let's see, 1370 pixels minus 5 pixels per click divided by 5 pixels per click. Let me do my calculator because I don't want to do it in my head while I'm recording this. So 1370 divided by 5 equals 274 clicks. Okay, so let me go and I'm going to go to my world and let me make labels or text objects for where I'm going to display how many red pixels are remaining versus how many blue pixels are remaining. So I'm going to say, over in my world, I'm going to say private text red clicks to go and blue clicks to go. All right, so now I'm going to make two int variables. One is going to be um, uh, red clicks, and this is going to keep track of how many times they have, or how many clicks they've started, or how many times they've clicked since the game has started, and blue clicks. All right, and now let me go and initialize each of those variables. So I'm going to say red clicks equals 0, blue clicks equals 0, and then red clicks to go, and that's the text variable, equals new text, and then it would be how many clicks to go? It's going to be 274. No, it's 274 minus, let's see, I'm going to write 274 minus red clicks, okay, plus, and I need to turn that into a string. So I'm going to say plus, and then Let's do color.red. And let's do, let's make it kind of small. I'm going to make it eventually follow the plane across the screen. And then I'm going to say blue clicks to go. Equals new text. And then it would be 274 minus blue clicks plus quotation marks color.blue 30. Okay, and now when the game starts, I'm going to say, let's see, when the game is set to be running, I'm going to add those to the screen, those labels to the screen. So I'm going to say red clicks to go dot add object. Okay, and now where am I going to add it? I'm going to add it like right underneath the red airplane. So where is the red airplane positioned? Well, I can say red airplane dot getX. So and red airplane dot get Y, and then it's gonna have to be underneath it. So let me tack on another. Let's just try 40, and we'll see what that looks like. And then I need to do the same for blue clicks to go, except that I'm going to add it underneath the blue airplane. So it would be blue airplane and blue airplane. Okay, and let's see. Let's try running it. See what my errors are. Errors 3. Oh, um, oh, I'm missing a parenthesis there. Let's see, where else do I have an error? It's just R-plane, not red airplane. So that would be R-plane, R-plane. And B-plane, and oh, what am I doing? It's not red clicks to go dot add object. It's add object red clicks to go. And that would be add object blue clicks to go. B plane. B plane. Okay, no errors now. So when I click run, start, 3, 2, 1, go, I should see these labels appearing. There we go. Great. Perfect. Those look great. Okay, so I'm really, I was thinking about it, it's really not clicks, it's really key presses. So, but now that my variables are all named clicks, I'm just going to keep them that way. However, in my label, I'm going to say key presses to go so that the user knows exactly what they're looking at. Okay, and now I think the only thing I have to do is continue to update how many key press this label. So when the game is running. So when the game is running, I need to update my label. So I think it's red clicks to go dot set text, and then it's going to be, I'm using that same formula. It is, let's see, as when I created it. So let's see, where is it? It's right here. Okay. It's right here. And I need to do that for blue as well. Okay, so now I have a small problem because how do I get what the value, how many clicks there are when the player, the key pressing is actually controlled in the player class. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go into the player class, and I'm going to make, so let me go into blue plane, and I'm going to make a new variable and what's called a getter method. So I'm going to say private int clicks, and I'm going to set that equal to 0. And then every time they click, I'm going to say clicks plus plus. And now I'm going to say, I'm going to make what's called a getter method so that the my world class can access this value of click. So I'm going to say public int get clicks. So if you take AP Computer Science, you'll find out a lot more about this. And I'm just going to say return clicks. But for now, just know you have to write this method so that the my world class can access the value of clicks. And then I want to do the same thing. So that was the red airplane. I want to do the same thing for the blue airplane. I'm sorry, I just said it the reverse way. So private int clicks equals 0. And then when they move, I say clicks plus plus. And when need to write the getter method so my world can access it. So I'm going to say public int get clicks. And that method is going to be called return get clicks. Oh yeah, no semicolon there. And return clicks. And then one final thing is I need to be able to set the clicks back to any value. So I'm going to say public void set clicks and make a parameter called CLKS. And I'm going to say clicks equals CLKS. And we'll see. And let me put that over in the blue airplane as well. Okay, so now I can go over into my world. And when the game is running, I can get how many clicks the each plane has made. So now it's going to be, I'm going to say red clicks. So I'm now back in my world when the game is in running mode. And then it would be rplane.getClicks. And blue clicks equals bplane.getClicks. So now I've assigned how many clicks have happened when the game as the game is running, and then I can print that value in that label. Okay, so then finally, when the game is over, I want those clicks to go back to or be not visible anymore. So I'm going to say red clicks dot set. No, it's red clicks to go dot set text and blue clicks to go dot set text nothing. And then I also want to do that when either of them has won. Okay, and now the only thing to handle is making those things reappear and repositioning them and setting the clicks back to 0 when you start a new game. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say rplane.set clicks 0, bplane.set clicks 0, and now I need to reposition the label. So it's going to be red clicks to go dot set location, and I need to put it back to where it was originally. And where was it originally? It was at rplane.getx, rplane.gety plus 40. So it would be rplane. No. Let's see, where did I put rplane? I think it started at 100. Yeah. Yes, 100. So I'm not changing its horizontal or vertical position. I'm only changing its horizontal position. And that would be blue clicks. And 100 bplane.get y plus 40. Oops, I forgot the y. I think that should do it. Let's go see if this works. Okay, so let me make my messages a little bit smaller. Okay, and the other thing I want to do is I'm going to make my labels travel with the airplanes. So I'm going to go in and let me go in and where was I? Ooh, I accidentally closed it. Okay, so let me make the font smaller for those red clicks to go, and the font is set. Let's see, it's going to be red clicks to go equals new text. Oh, it's 30. Let me make it 20 instead. And then my location of those labels, I want to have change with the airplanes. So, so all I need to do is say red clicks to go, and this is when the game is running, dot set location, and then it's rplane dot getx and rplane dot getY plus 40. And then the same thing for the blue clicks to go label. And that would be B plane and B plane. Okay, run, start, 3, 2, 1, go. And I start it again, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, good.